So one thing that I wanted to ask was your new job. The job as audio lead.
Mhm.
What does that mean that is different than designing new sounds for a character, essentially?
Yeah, so, I mean, I obviously, designing and being an IC, like, I was literally just taking on projects and designing and doing what we had talked about, but now as a lead, I still do some of that same stuff. I still have some IC, contribution, but now I have a team,
Right.
and, the things now that I'm in charge of are making sure that, like, our pipelines are being supported, and so, like, in the gameplay world, there's, like, 5 or 6 different pipelines, and so
Mhm.
each one of them needs to have, uh they need to have support, and the support they're very tricky conversations because all of them have things that need to be released, and so it's conversations behind, like, we don't wanna be a bottleneck, we wanna support engineering support, this support, how do we help sustain this, and how do we have the right number of people for this thing, and so it's a lot of that kind of conversation, making sure that
Like
the ebbs and
like
flows are correct.
resource management is what it sounds like to me a little bit,
Yes, it
right?
can be, yeah, it's a lot of that, yep.
People resource management, effectively.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's part of it, yes, and I think, I uh, highly rely on my team. I try to give them as much autonomy. Onboarding takes a little bit of time to get people going, but once you do, it's like I love the people on my team because they're like go getters.
Mhm.
They're they get the job done. They do it at a high. They have high passion, and so I can. It makes things easier for me because like I that autonomy allows me to get things done so it can be easier, and then they get things done that make it easier. So it's like our team has a really good, communication, ebbs and flows, and the way that we function, it makes it easy.